Welcome to a new episode of One Way, in which we travel in a particular direction for the most part, and go as far as we can. In our last episode, we had a big misfortune. We only made roughly 1 kilometer trip. And by the way, the direction we are traveling is south, which is the z-axis. As you see, as I go that way, the number goes up. That's what we want. So we had a setback, and a bunch of people have told me, okay, I was making charcoal, just in case we wind up here again. And we got 3 pieces of wool, and planks so we can make ourselves a bed. Anyway, I thought to make things interesting, I would actually let nighttime happen. And that's how I wound up only making 1 kilometer's headway. So then people told me, why are you bothering to fight at night? Why not make a bed? So I'm going to do what I did in the very first day is I'm going to have a bed when it gets dark, plop it down. Sun, it's not even half the day. Alright, since it's a relatively new show, basically we go in a particular direction as far as we can within an hour. If we have to stop to do things, I'll stop the timer and cut the video. We primarily travel that way, not that way. Whatever's back there, forget about it. A little backtracking, not gonna hurt. We can go 90 degrees in either direction. And generated structures, we can go any direction we want because you cannot fully utilize it if you're stuck going in just 3 or 4 directions. Alrighty, we got the timer started 60 minutes. And let's see where we go. Well, just to make things a little okay. Now. Alright. Almost cheated it a little bit. Alright. Boat time. These things are like landmines. You hit enough of them, the boat's gonna go kaboom. So this'll help us. And what I'm going to do is try to not go exactly the same way as I did before. So it'll be it's a little more varied. Maybe outside chance that we might actually meet up with the stuff that we lost. And as you can also see, I am attempting to hit the 0 mark on the x-axis as well. And the reason I do that is so it'll be easier to collect the boat on shore. Here's our boat. Alrighty. So I was surprised that people, actually wanted to see me not fight monsters at night. Because they actually want to see more more scenery than monster battles. And I will not argue with that. I just thought it would make things boring to just do it that way, but that's what everybody wants, so it makes sense to do it that way. Alright. Ocean time. That'll help make up some of the distance we lost. We were like almost 15,000 out when we blew it pretty much. Alrighty. Yeah, we're making pretty good progress right now. 69. There we go. Well, maybe it's chunk generation. Don't know why I only get 69 frames per second. Let me just check the X again. Yeah, I want to try to bring it close to 0 because stutter, stutter, stutter. Hence the frame. Yeah, it's the chunk loading that's dropping the frame rate. So there's no way that a computer of this power should get only 20 frames a second. Uh-oh. Can we get around? I don't want to go through a jungle. Although if we find a ruin, that would be a plus. Yeah, it's too much of a climb. Although we could climb in right here. There's no avoiding it. So what I'll do is I'll point the boat that way, bail, and it goes that way and broke. Stutter, stutter. You know, since they redid how the world generates, having quite a few stutter issues lately. Although, like I said, being that I'm traveling and constantly generating chunks, it'll happen a lot more often, but just a bit too much. Okay, Stutterfest. Missed. Was hoping I would hit the vine there. Did not. That's just plain old ground, and stutter, and stutter. Then again, trees and vines, because vines are an active thing, it's causing this game to stutter like crazy. Now let's just check. Yeah, very little stutter. Very little. Yeah, actually we're okay with the meat. Okay, that's a little hard. And, okay, are we heading the right way? Because we just got turned around from game stuttering again. Yes, we are. I think once we get out of here, it'll stutter slightly less. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Okay, we've stutter, been there. Okay, we need to run.
No.
Kill some more moo cows. Why not? Okay, move. And I think this might be the same village we found before. Not 100% sure on that. Come on, computer! There's no reason for it to stutter this bad. Hi, Skelly. Bye, Skelly. Alright, I think this might be the same village. Not sure. Actually, it might not be. I don't remember one looking like this. Go. In. I've got just enough cobblestone to... No, this is a different village, I believe. Since it's a generated structure, we can roam freely. In fact, this actually is different. Okay, we can get rid of you and get rid of you. Okay, really, do we need to stutter at that spot? Really necessary? Okay. Got my computer seeing if it's... Why are we stuttering like that? Yep. Place. Damn. Come on. Alrighty. Are we heading the right way? No, we're not. Okay, that way is the right way. So let's see. Oh, come on, stop stuttering. Okay, I don't see any buildings that are of use. Nah, they're all just... Nothing useful here. Okay, go. Stop stuttering, start walking. So I found a different village. And this is short enough that we'll just swim it in. I'm just watching my hard drive light. Sometimes the computer is doing something and I have no idea what. And then it will stutter like crazy. Nope, it's just the way it's generating land. It just stutters like there's no tomorrow, pretty much. You know what we need is we need more cobble. If we can find a face somewhere. Or... yeah, we got... let's see. Could use a crafting bench here. Okay, just... okay, how come it doesn't work now? Boat. Yeah, it worked that time. And I'm not wasting my axe on breaking down a table. And I will not have the table there. And away we go again. What we'll do is we'll stop here just to grab some cobble. And the other reason I bail early is if I wind up bailing when I get to shore, then the boat winds up being kicked out to sea, which is something I don't want. Okay, let's just find a spot where we can get some of this stuff. I just want to... don't care for gravel. Could use a little more coal. Good enough for now. And... oh crap. Realize if I go backwards, that would be in violation of the rules. So that boat is pretty much abandoned property. So what we gotta do now is Crafting table again. Build another one. We don't want that there. And go. Let's see how we are on the x-axis. We're actually overshooting a little bit. Getting close to 10K. I had no idea why I think it's the chunk generation. It's causing my frame rate to suck really bad. So I prepped this computer before recording to ensure that it runs at an optimum level, which it surely is. Well, now we're... Oh, and then it drops again. I was going to say, we're doing it, but now we're not. Let's see. 9800. And stutter. So what we need, stutter, are more sheep, stutter, stutter, and so we can make another bed, because if we don't, then we're still going to make an official checkpoint, but that would mean if we die, we are going to be going at night, and if we die, then that's kind of problematic in terms of progress. We're in Winterland. Yep, we passed the 10K mark. I'll just move it slightly. You can see it better that way. There we go, normal frame rate. Touching triple digits. Although I want to look at the X, I want to get it as close to 0 as possible. Because somewhere in the 14K range is where I lost everything. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're pretty much there, right? We're almost in the perfect center. A little off here and there I'm not going to worry over. I thought oceans were supposed to be smaller. Okay, here comes Winterland. Maybe we might get lucky and find the stuff that we lost. So here we come. Yeah, I see ice. Can we get around? That time we can. I think there's going to be a point we won't be able to. So the whole idea is to make up for lost time. And there was quite a bit of it. Although I say we're actually doing fairly well. And around that we go. Yeah, there's going to be a point that we're not going to be able to keep going around. Which I believe happens about here. Is this a plane? Looks like it's might be a plane. Very tiny one at that. So what we'll do is we'll just veer way off like this. 90 degrees is acceptable. And go like this. And premature bail so boat doesn't go flying away. You might, of course, I don't always mention it, but when the weather becomes good, you can hear everything going on outside my window, because I got it open. It's also a nice gentle breeze out there, although sometimes a little stiff. You might be hearing that too. Alright, now it's time for Stutterfest. I think I see a village. Also, good idea when there's tall grass to look down. Okay, there's horsies. We can't do anything with them because we don't have any... We don't have any saddles. What I could use are some sheep. What I'm gonna do is just go a little further in. Right about maybe here. Wait for it to turn night. And good. Yeah, as I was saying before, and I know I repeat myself, but unfortunately we gotta keep in mind that people these days have the attention span of a gnat. No offense. But you gotta constantly repeat. So if you don't, then it'll be like lol, what? Okay, we can go a little that away. More horses there. Boy, do I wish I had a saddle. You know what stinks now is if I find a temple, it's not going to do me any good. Because the horses are over there and we cannot go backwards too much. Let's just... Almost 11,700. Nice summer day. Well, even though it isn't really summer. It's called the unofficial start of summer. Memorial Day weekend, that is. It's actually Memorial Day, the 26th of May, 2014. So, it is the day here in the United States that we remember the people who fought for this country and for those who have lost their lives in the process of doing so. And on Sunday, I sit on my ass for 12 hours and watch the Indy 500 and then the Coca-Cola 600. Okay, I think this might be one I've seen before. We'll know. Yep, been here, done that. We've taken everything. Splat. And we've... Okay, make sure we're going the right way. We are not. That is the right way. We'll just move this way a little bit for now. I see a savanna. I always keep forgetting what those are called. So yes, we can go... We can go sideways. Hey, sheepies. We could use that. Okay, we run the player. When we press run the player, we need 3 of you. As when we end the video, we're gonna set up our... Let's just... Okay, wrong button. Wrong button again. I don't know. Only 2. I killed 3. There's 3. Alrighty. Let's check out this savanna. Again, we can go sideways. We just don't want to go backwards, because it defeats the purpose of this little adventure. And I see another desert over there. What we'll do is, we can't go back there, but it's not to say you can't look. So yeah, I know a lot of headway was lost because we're going sideways instead of direct. Can't go that way anyhow. Okay, we don't want to go too much further to the left because yeah, it's the jungles that drop my frame rate pretty much. So the computer's been running fine ever since we went through that little bit. Okay, regular, and I see planes there. So I'll run at sort of a 45-degree angle. Village! Okay, this is the part where we run. Yeah, we've barely made any southern progress. But this is part of the fun. Doesn't look like it's a big one. Doesn't look like it's going to be of any help either. We got our sheep, although if I find more, I'll take care of them as well. Then again, maybe not. It'll add a little bit of it'll add a little bit to the adventure. Yeah, this looks like it's possibly a dud. Unless it's in a hill. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Okay, it looks like we do have a building here. Okay, how do we get there? Again, inside a generated structure, we can go whatever direction we want. That'll help. That'll help. Could be helpful, but kinda... Yeah, that's a little bit better. We're not gonna get rid of the leather ones, because something is better than nothing. Okay, now to see if we're heading the right way, which we are. Yeah, we're not making as much ground as we would like, but we're also finding a lot more interesting stuff along the way, so that works out. Okay. You gotta stop going backwards, even though, like I said, slight backward stepping is permissible. Because there's going to be points that you really will need to step back. Okay, a little more that way, cow. Thank you. Uh-oh. Losing control of my... Losing control of the player. Not good. Stutter. Yeah, I'm not going to waste time climbing mountains here. We need to make some forward progress, Stutter. I see a well over there, which doesn't mean much of anything for the moment. Doesn't mean that it's pointless. So yeah, we've unfortunately sidetracked enough that I don't think we're gonna find our stuff. But on the other hand, I don't think we're gonna care too much. And of course, the reason I'm taking the hill is I want to see what we may or may not be missing along the way. Alright, we're splat. A little too far over. It's starting to get dark again. And I'm with Pulsaurus Jr. That, you know, the jump up and down, it's kind of silly looking. I know it'll go a little faster, but I've also noticed, I thought it was just an illusion, but I think I might be right about this, is that it seems that your food lasts a little longer if you don't do that. You can only sleep at night. Okay, we're about halfway through. We are definitely going to be ahead. Now the question is, are we going to find our stuff? Let's see. We're getting into the Winterlands. So I'm not sure. This might be the same Winter Wonderland. I am completely unsure of that. And it's roughly the same, yeah, about 13,000 right now. I'm not holding my breath, but there might be a chance. I don't know if this is the actual corner. It almost looks like it. I'm going by memory. It almost looks similar to the corner that I died in. But apparently this is not the one. Oh well. So, yeah, I think everything is gone and lost forever, Stutter. But I'm not going to care too much about that. The whole purpose of this is to see how far we can go. Stutter. Yeah, I'm thinking that this may be a lost cause. Zombie. Skellies. Splat. I'm just trying to... I'm paying more attention to the world than commentating, because just maybe there might be a slight outside chance I might find where I bit the big one. Because we're still not in the rough vicinity of where the okay, we need to move. lag spike, never mind stutter. Yeah, I think whatever we lost is whatever we lost. But the most important thing is moving ahead. 1362. Yeah, I'm not gonna put any. Not gonna bank on it at this point. Would have been great, but whatever. See, everything varies enough to keep things sort of interesting. Because one of the things that was brought up is if I keep going in a straight line where there's certain biomes, those certain biomes will repeat. Which to some degree is true. But as we completely ignore the food bar, but we'll stop it short. Wait till it's down to 4 drumsticks like I normally start mowing down at. Okay, I see another depression. Like I said, I am completely unsure. It's it's a shot in the dark. Oops. Yeah, I think I've completely missed it. But then again, I was thinking that was stutter, quite likely. Yeah, 14-2. We almost made up what we lost. Which it sucks to think that, okay, we shouldn't have jumped. It just made things worse. Very open. I mean, that helps. It would also help if I had a horse so it could go that much faster. The never-ending snowscape. Uh-oh. And go. Okay, 4 drumsticks. Now we eat. Crap. You know? Okay. The idea is to just try and get somewhere, so won't waste my time on that. Just trying to get a little more cobblestone if I can. It's not an emergency, so I'm okay. Come on, run. It made me resort to hitting the run button. I like to double tap because that's the way it originally was meant to be. Of course, that jump might have been more successful if we didn't stutter through it. Here's some more cobblestone. I wanted an outcropping that's out in the open. Just grab what we can. Just because. I won't spend too much time on here. Spend about 30 seconds doing it. Yeah, good enough. I just want to have a little more on me. For tools, making more ovens. Speaking of, let me just look at the... Okay, I got a little bit of coal. So we are now at almost 15,000. So yeah, we've pretty much passed the point of where we could have ended before dying. So, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down this tree for charcoal. Okay. Which I'll do that off camera. And okay. Not enough. Oh well. It's getting late. What I'll do is I'll just put the boat in the water. Not put the bed on the ice. Just wait for the sun to go down a little more so we can actually sleep. Mark progress. Okay, let's see where we are. 15,162. So we're a little ahead. Should have been much further than this. 20 minutes to go. Don't you wish it were over? Okay. And away we go. Let's see where we go this time. In fact, let's try and zero it. I'm going to go at a slight angle so that the X goes down to 0 a little bit. And there goes the frame rate again. Yeah, this is... Being that I have the setting on far, it's quite a bit taxing on rendering chunks. So I'm sure if you watch Paul Soares Jr. when he has his frame rate ticker up, you'll see even his computer, as powerful as it is, in his case, sometimes dips into only double digits when his machine is capable of nearly 200 most of the time. And I say not quite as powerful. It's a laptop. Not to say there are laptops that aren't any more powerful than this. That would be a stupid thing to say. Alright, and of course, to prevent the boat from running away, leave early. And, uh-oh. Not gonna go too far down. Yeah. Too far down. In fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it up without taking a little damage. Yeah, a little damage. We'll have to build a new boat. So now we're stuck in winter theme. Oh, we didn't make it. Just one too many. Stutter, stutter. Stutter. or complete. Yeah, it's the game this time. Floating snow. Just do a little more of this. Okay, you're stuck. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. Hopefully, next 16 minutes will be trouble-free and stutter. We'll at least be able... Yeah. Pickaxe works better getting coal. Now I don't have to use the wood to make charcoal. So I found a bit of this stuff. And again, slight backups are okay. Yeah, if things go well, we should not have a problem. Okay. So the whole idea to not back up is to try to keep things going forwards. Run a lot faster on ice if you hop and jump. I know it works in general, but on ice it seems to work even more. More so. Alright, we're now heading into Plains territory. How many cows did we kill? Only 4. We need to kill more. Apparently there's lava up there, because I don't know if you can see it, but stuff burning. Yeah, pork will work too. Yeah, slightly backwards. Too far. Yeah, level 5. Not that leveling up totally matters. Okay, now we gotta be careful. Oh, that was a very, very small plane. We got more over here. Yeah, we'll swim it. Okay. We are at 16,425 for the most part. So yes, progress. And hopefully, when the timer reaches 0, depending on what time of day it is, I might just wait till the next night cycle, sleep it off, and then end it there. Not saying that's what I will do. And we got a swamp over there. Plains over here. Stutter. Okay, don't know why we're selecting a bed, but okay, yes, my forward progress is once again stutter. is compromised by going off in a different direction. That's how you get to the good stuff sometimes. Or a way that's just a bit faster. Stutter. There's see more cows there. Unfortunately, if we see anything over there, we can't go. And I went too far that way, so that cow gets to live. I see nothing over there. I see lava down there. So, yeah, now I'm not running. Till now. We've passed the lava. I hear more. I want to be careful where I step. Okay, this one is these two, actually. Do I have any bones? See, this is why I like to fight at night, so I can grab stuff that I could use. I can make myself a helmet a little later. Okay, what it looks like is the way time is running is that it will be less than half day when the timer reaches 0, so likely we are going to just simply stop at that point. Hey, horses! Too bad I don't have a saddle. Just a little more forward progress. And we gotta wait for the sun to go down a little more. How far are we at now? 16,919. Still not dark enough. And it's just more winter crap over there. Well, yeah, less than half the day is going to be used, so I'll just, when the timer reaches 0, we'll just pretty much call it. Then off camera I'll prep all the stuff that I've killed, make a helmet, and wait for night, sleep in the bed to set the position so we yet again don't lose a crap load of progress. Not to say that it couldn't happen again, like mindlessly stumbling into a lava pit, which in a plane is actually quite easy to do with all this grass. Alrighty, back into the cold. Okay, gotta run. There isn't much more time left on the timer. What I'm trying to do is, yeah, we've drifted quite a bit away from the 0 point on the x-axis, like 1260 positive. Stutter. Go. Go. Well, can't really go. Go. That's insurance sheep. I got enough already to make a bed, but just in case in the next adventure we tend to strike out. Oh, looky what we found. Found another stutter. Found another ice spiky land thing. Stutter. Let's head over. Stutter. Can we actually move? Oh, a lot of it's way past us. So what I'll do is I'll just go to 90. Yeah, slight backtracking. I mean, very slight. Not paying attention to the food bar again. Ooh. Ice Spikes Valley, I think it's called. We'll know when we get there. F3 at this point. Ice Mountains biome. Ice Plain Spikes. That's what it's called. Oh, and 17571. Yeah, the bounce jump goes a lot faster on ice. Pretty. But, you know, we're not gonna stop just because. I know it's pretty, but I gotta keep going. We got 5.5 minutes to go. You know what? I might just make it to the end of the yeah, it's close. It might actually stop the video at the last sleep. That way we'll set our point, and then I can do the work afterwards. That's all we need. 445. If we can just make that. Stutter. Alright. I'm failing to make real progress heading back to 0 in that way. Stutter. Alright, we gotta move a little faster than this. Alright, so 3 minutes to go. Are we going to be stuck under a canopy of trees? Stutter. If so, so be it. We can always cut everything that's around us. Okay, and getting stuck. Yeah, there's certain aspects of them changing this over to a multiplayer code for single player use. They're just things that have never worked right since they decided to do that. Getting stuck in the side like that, something that never really happened in 1.0. I think they changed over to multiplayer code in 1.2, was it? Ooh, this is pretty. Also, I was thinking it might be the frame rate that I'm recording in that could be causing some of the massive dips. Because I've seen people that use Fraps, which is what I use, that when they set the frame rates low, the output seems to drag down a little bit, but then when they set it higher, the overall frame rate is also higher. How do we get up there? Stutter. However, I only, to keep file sizes manageable and keep file sizes manageable, and as well as the fact that larger file sizes tend to make computers a little grumpy. I have, oh boy, I don't have a boat. Okay, why are we randomly changing? Well, I think we might be ending on this little island. So we got less than a minute to go. And the sun's setting. And we don't have a boat. I see another island out there. Gonna keep going. Might end at that one. Or that one. Yeah, I think we'll be ending at the one I'm pointing at. Set up the new checkpoint. And call it good. Yeah, 10 seconds left. We'll call this one good. So yeah, barring unforeseen accident, which I highly doubt will happen, yeah, barring any accidents happening, I don't think that we will have an issue. Okay, the sun's starting to go down. So we need to get to this island. Should have made a boat, but then again, it probably would have made it a bit harder to find a good spot to call a checkpoint. Just gonna bash some of this out of the way. Alright, gonna put the bed here, sleep it, and there we have it. I am going to now, okay, let's just make things work. Okay, we have now made an official checkpoint, and I will just throw in a little bit of the coal into that furnace. As well as making a chest just in case, because as we've seen before, this stuff does help. You got, I might put in a little more. There. I'm not going to have you sit through all this stuff. So what I'm also going to do is make a sword. And I'm not going to worry too much about an axe of pick variety, then an axe. Store it in there. And I'll throw that in there. Okay. I'll throw the charcoal in there. Again, doing some of this just as a preemptive measure in case we die again. And that is this exciting episode of whatchamacallit, One Way. And if we look at our numbers, we have 18,922, almost 19,000 blocks out from zero. So we've made quite a bit of progress. Could have been a lot better if we didn't die the last time. Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.